It was all over. The Gurak retreated to their own continent. Thanks to the continued efforts of Zale and his friends, a treaty of peace was signed, bringing an end to the war for good. It was decided that Fortress Island should stay joined to the edge of Lazarus Island, so Zale moved them to a new position, in between the Empire and the Gurak continent. The war that had plagued both nations was over, and the land's energy was no longer being drained away. With each day that went by, the comforting warmth of peace spread softly across the land. Soon enough, the time came to return the outsider to the sky.
It's not going to be easy for the humans and Gurak to live together in harmony. Not after all those years of conflict.
No. Just as the energy of the land will not simply return as though it was never lost. But with time, I believe that things will improve. Zale made the right...
So now Lazarus is the bridge between two great nations, eh? I bet this city is going to become even more prosperous than it already was.
Why don't we start up a business here or something? People would appreciate it.
You? Running a respectable business?
Well, there's got to be something that's right up our street. How about... a bar?
You'll have guzzled all the booze before the punters can get their hands on it.
Shut up!
Well, it could be fun.
Shall we return the outsider to the sky from whence it came?
Everything's ready. It's time for us to grant the outsider's wish.
My family's right can finally be fulfilled.
Let's send the outsider home.
Yes.
Thank you all. You have granted us the freedom we so desired. Now we can once more gather the energy that fills the far reaches of the cosmos and use it to create new worlds. Thank you.
New worlds.
The outsider is a world seed. A being that drifts through the darkness, absorbing the surrounding energy. It only brought destruction because it was summoned down here, to a place where it should never have been. The outsider belongs in the skies, a seed of new life.
So the outsider creates new life.
Yes, I believe that it will now. That mark is a gift that the outsider granted to you. That bond will not disappear.
Thus, the conflict surrounding the outsider, after centuries of tragedy and strife, was finally brought to an end. The draining of the land was halted, and as for the heroes, Zale and Lady Callista, the tale of how they and their companions brought peace to the land would be passed down for many generations to come. A few days after the outsider's departure, humans and Gurak alike had chosen to work together, sharing their technologies with one another, and their combined efforts had begun to clear away the scars of destruction that tainted their homes.
The castle repairs will be finished after this, eh?
How many times has the castle been smashed up now?
Well, anyway. Just a little bit more and we'll be done.
Oh, my spleen! Put your back into it! My hands have gone numb! Oh, my arms are gonna rip off! Just keep lifting!
We had some great times down here.
I remember coming to your rescue.
By the way, did you know Horace was locked in here with us?
Oh, that man. He's very odd, isn't he?
Maybe. But he's one of a kind. You can't help but like him.
Peace at last. I wish the General was alive to see it.
He'd be glad just hearing you say that. You know what he was like.
I had to close my business as soon as the war ended.
At least your family is alive. It's a new age now.
The energy that powered...
Hey, careful! There's only one of those. Try not to smash into anything.
The energy that powered the castle has disappeared, right? We'll have to build all kinds of machines. It's a dream come true.
Hey, careful! There's only one...
This is completely over my head. Maybe a good whack'll fix it.
I'm running a fever here. They can't just force me to keep working.
Not one of my friends made it. Damn war. What good is it, eh?
I'm gonna quit the nights once the repairs are done. Go on a journey.
Man alive, this is tough. Just hold on! There's something important. No matter what happens, follow the path you believe in. The path you believe in.
The path I believe in.
What was that?
Oh. I'm just thinking about General Asthar.
The General died wishing for peace. We have to fight to protect that now.
We will. We'll follow the path we believe in.
Miss Marania told me the truth about General Asthar's death.
I see.
Do not trouble yourself. It was not your fault. He would not want you to torment yourself.
Sail.
Now, I believe you promised me a duel. Surely you have not forgotten. Are you prepared?
We're fighting for real. I won't go easy on you.
But of course. Show me the strength General Asthar trusted so. On guard! You're holding back! I know you're stronger than this!
Who's holding back?
You must prove you are prepared to stay and protect Lazarus! Soon, I will have to leave this island. But I feel anxious that it will not be truly safe in my absence. Show me your strength! Prove to me that Lazarus will be in capable hands even after I'm gone! Can you keep up with me? Too slow. It's as if you're too slow. It's as if you're not even moving.
It's quick. I'm gonna slow him down some. I can slow him down if I use the Outsider's power.
The just cannot fight evil without strength.
That's one hell of an attack!
Guard as though your life depends on it!
Above! Again! Come away! You said you were anxious.
Yes, I am anxious. How can I be sure that you can handle this alone?
And how are you any better? You're leaving things half done.
What would you know?
I'll keep fighting for Lazarus. Not for money, or even just to live, but to protect people. But there are things I can't do. I'm in no position to train the other knights of the Empire. That's why you have to go back to the Empire and teach them to be true knights.
That's no small matter. If it was such a simple task, there would be no shortage of virtuous knights to begin with. Show me how you handle a sword. Attack!
It's like trying to cut through a wall.
My title is not to show. Is that all you have?
It's not over yet.
Now you know how a mercenary fights.
Impressive. Impressive indeed. Can you keep up with me? Surely you were not fighting seriously before. The just cannot fight evil without strength. Now you will see the strength of a knight. I have lost. I feel like a novice. I'll never be the General's equal.
Come on, that's not true.
Perhaps I can hone my skills back in the Empire.
Then... you mean...
Until I become a knight to surpass General Asthar and return to this land, you had better not lose to anyone. Just be ready when I do. Say.
Of course.
We should fight again.
Thanks, Therius.
Save your thanks. I'm always ready for a rematch. Zale, one more thing. There is something I must tell you about General Asthar.
About the General? What is it?
There is one thing in his past that the General constantly regretted. He said that through his actions, a village was destroyed. He was talking about Dagran's village. But hear me, Zale. That was not the General's fault. One of the General's subordinates incited a rebellion, burning villages close to the Empire. The General stopped the rebellion, but he held himself responsible for the crimes. He gave up his position as General and journeyed to the remnants of the villages to apologize to the victims. Then he began searching for the cause of the never-ending war. And so, we arrived here.
I had no idea.
I wanted you to know that while Dagran wasn't lying, neither was his perspective the whole truth of the matter. That is all. I do not wish to keep you from your duties any further.
Therius, thanks. Thank you for telling me.